Have you ever sat down to pray, only to feel like you're speaking into a void? Do you find yourself wondering where the peace and joy of your spiritual practice has gone? You're not alone. Many of us encounter times of spiritual dryness, where prayer feels empty and unfulfilling. But what if this dryness is not a curse, but an invitation to deepen your faith? Today, we turn to the wisdom of St. Francis of Sales, who offers profound insights on not just surviving, but flourishing through these spiritual deserts. Join us as we explore his timeless advice and discover how to transform your prayer life, even in the driest of times. Today, we explore a profound aspect of spiritual life, dryness in prayer. Many of us experience periods where prayer feels barren and unfulfilling. Fortunately, St. Francis of Sales offers timeless wisdom to help us navigate these spiritual deserts. As we delve into these transformative steps, remember that spiritual dryness is an opportunity for growth and renewal. St. Francis of Sales provides us with practical guidance to navigate these challenging periods with grace and perseverance. Before we dive into these insights, if you find value in our content and want more spiritual wisdom delivered to you, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue sharing enlightening and uplifting content just like this. Now, let's uncover the 4 insightful steps from St. Francis of Sales that will guide you through these periods of spiritual dryness and help rejuvenate your prayer life. Step 1. Vocal prayer and honest expression. Firstly, when faced with spiritual dryness, St. Francis of Sales encourages us to turn to vocal prayer. This involves openly expressing our feelings and struggles to God. Do not shy away from telling God about your lack of consolation and the emptiness you feel. Admit your unworthiness and implore His aid. Use the example of biblical figures like Jacob, who clung to God with determination, saying, "I will not let thee go, except thou bless me." This act of vocalizing your state not only reaffirms your relationship with God, but also invites His grace into your moment of struggle. Step 2. Dive into spiritual literature. The second step is to immerse yourself in spiritual literature. St. Francis advises finding comfort in the writings of saints and spiritual masters. These texts often carry the wisdom of those who have walked similar paths of dryness. Reading attentively can help calm your mind and revive your spiritual vigor. Let the words inspire you and guide you back to a place of spiritual consolation. This practice is a gentle reminder that others have faced these trials and have found solace in the enduring love of God. Step 3. Engage the body in prayer. Engaging the body in prayer is the third step, as physical actions can reflect and enhance our spiritual intentions. St. Francis suggests simple gestures such as prostrating yourself, folding your hands over your chest, or kissing a crucifix. These actions are not mere formalities, they embody our reverence and submission to God. By involving your body in the act of prayer, you may find a new depth of connection, allowing your physical posture to echo the devotion of your heart. It is a way to align your entire being, body and soul, in worship. Step 4. Persevere with faith. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, St. Francis of Sales emphasizes perseverance. Even if the dryness persists, do not abandon your practice of prayer. Approach God with the devotion of one who stands before a king, not for what you might receive, but to honor and be present with Him. This persistence demonstrates your loyalty and faith, regardless of emotional consolation. Remember, being in God's presence is a privilege, an opportunity to express your love and commitment. St. Francis assures us that God recognizes and values our enduring patience and devotion, promising that in His time, He will restore the sweetness of prayer. These steps, grounded in the teachings of St. Francis of Sales, remind us that dryness in prayer is not an end, but an opportunity for growth. Through honest expression, the wisdom of spiritual literature, embodied gestures, and unwavering perseverance, we can deepen our spiritual journey and renew our relationship with God. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, St. Francis of Sales emphasizes perseverance. Even if the dryness persists, do not abandon your practice of prayer. Approach God with the devotion of one who stands before a king, not for what you might receive, but to honor and be present with Him. This persistence demonstrates your loyalty and faith, regardless of emotional consolation. Remember, being in God's presence is a privilege, an opportunity to express your love and commitment. St. Francis assures us that God recognizes and values our enduring patience and devotion, promising that in His time, He will restore the sweetness of prayer. As a gift for you who stayed until the end of our journey today, let us share and do together the prayer of St. Francis of Sales. Be at peace. Do not look forward in fear to the changes of life. Rather look to them with full hope as they arise. God, whose very own you are, will deliver you from out of them. He has kept you hitherto, and He will lead you safely through all things. And when you cannot stand it, God will bury you in His arms. Do not fear what may happen tomorrow. The same everlasting Father who cares for you today will take care of you then and every day. He will either shield you from suffering or give you unfailing strength to bear it. Be at peace and put aside all anxious thoughts and imagination. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this guidance helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into spiritual life. May your prayers find renewal and your spirit find peace.